What is up, guys? This is Mike with a Yamaha Warrior rebuild. I think in the last video I had said I was sending my shocks out to get reworked and powder coated and whatnot. I just got them back in the mail today, and I can say they look awesome. They are the front two shocks are work shocks, and the rear shock is a Banshee shock. With me being a bigger guy, they put a larger spring on the rear. I think it's a 475 rate. Double rate springs on the front. Let me just show you here. They look absolutely amazing. So these two here are the fronts. That's the name there of the company that did them. If anybody's looking for their shocks to be redone, let me know and I can post the information in comments or something. The rear shock, he did put new bushings in the front shock, tops and bottom. He didn't do the rear shocks bushings. They aren't bad, but I'm just gonna throw a set of bushings in there anyhow, just for me. Again, there's the company that did it. Kevin, great guy to deal with. Turnaround rate was probably a week and a half, 2 weeks. But they look awesome. They were all, I think the Banshee rear shock was like an orangish, yellowish color. The Works front shocks were blue and white. Blue being this one, white being this one, and they were all just chewed up. I mean, you can still see it a little bit, but I mean, he actually grinded it all down, polished it out. The bottoms as well, just went completely overboard with it. Painted the tops for me. Painted the housing of the Banshee shock. This was all orange. Completely rebuilt them. I think that's about it, but they look great. I can't wait to get them on the bike. The engine, I'm still waiting on timing chain guides. They're on back order, so I'm not sure exactly when I'm gonna get them. I mean, I'm not in a rush, but that's the only thing I'm waiting on to be able to put the top end on. And the timing chain, I have that's ready to go on. And I can throw the flywheel on, and then actually I am waiting on a Big Bear shift shaft. I gotta order one of those. I forgot, because I'm using a direct drive link, and with the stock shaft, your shifter doesn't stick out far enough to clear the stator cover, if that makes sense. The small cover that covers the, what was that, the crank nut or whatever's on that side. And I'll be running a Big Bear oil cooler setup, so I need the Big Bear shift shaft anyways. But they got those on eBay cheap, so I can just order one of those. But other than that, I need the timing chain guides, and then I can throw the top end on. I'm dropping my frame off this week for sandblasting. I'm not sure what color I want to go with for the powder coating. I think, I don't know, honestly. Um, I have a set of red plastics, but my bike is blue theme based and white. So I'm not sure exactly what color I want the frame to be. I don't want too much white. I was thinking about powder coating the frame white, but not sure yet. I also thought about doing a blue frame. My current frame is blue, um, but I ended up spray painting that. I did take my time with it. I sanded it down and everything. Put like 7 layers of spray paint on it and like 5 layers of clear. It came out decent, but it still scratches easy. There's not enough hardener in that spray paint to make it worthy. But I'm gonna be running the Raptor 350 Nerf bars, the Alba Pro Peg, I think. With They have the heel guard built into them. I'm gonna get a set of those. I'm gonna have those powder coated white, and my shocks are gonna be white. And I'm not sure what I want to do with my swing arm and A arms and frame yet. I don't want too much white, but I do like the white look. I don't know yet. I might go with blue, the Yamaha blue on the A arms and swing arm. I'm not sure yet. But we got a long ways to go. We got all winter to figure this out. But I just wanted to give you guys an update with the shocks that came in. I can't get over how good they look. And they're definitely going to ride better than my stock shocks I have now. They're completely blown out. I mean, when I sent these, I put these up on the bike for a second. I didn't ride it or anything, just to feel it, and they felt great. These Works and Banshee shocks, and they felt a lot better than my stock shocks. And I sent these shocks out to him and to have them redone, and he said there was like no oil in the front shocks. The rear oil was completely broke down. So, and they felt great to me. So I can't imagine how these shocks are gonna feel after I get them on the bike. I never had shocks set up for me specifically, but going into next year, I know a lot of people say you want to put most of your money into suspension, get it set up for you specifically, because I know a lot of people go just straight for more power in their engine and whatnot. Well, hopefully this works out in my favor. We're going to have a little bit more power. We're going to have shocks that are set up for me specifically, and hopefully that makes us faster in the woods. I think that was one of my big problems last year in the race season. I couldn't get speed. Just going through the woods and hitting ruts and logs and rocks, I just bottomed out. I didn't have the time or funds to put into my bike at the time, so I just rode what I had. I had a beat up LTZ 400. This year we're doing or next year, I took this year off. Next year we are running a 99 or 98 Yamaha Warrior 350 with a 366 kit, poured and polished head, Wisecoat cam, 12-to-1 piston, FCR 39mm carb, +2 A arms, +2 axle, +4 swing arm. I mean, it's not going to be a powerhouse, but it's definitely going to hopefully make us a little bit faster in the woods with a bike that's set up for me. With the woods racing, you don't need a lot of power. You just need I don't know how to put it. You don't need a lot of power, but you need to have the bike set up for yourself specifically. That way it helps you big time in the woods when it really matters, because you could have the fastest bike out there, but it doesn't matter if you can't use the power in the woods or whatever whenever you need it. But yeah, it's just a little update. I can't think of anything else right now. But let me know what you guys think. What color I should powder coat my frame. Should I just go white everything, white frame, shock, swing arms, A-arms, Nerf bars, and have blue accent, or would that be too much? Let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.